Bonjour, Wandery. I'm so glad you're here. Look, I found it in a chest in our castle here in the valley. Found what? This golden gown is just as beautiful as when I first saw it. The way the fabric flows and shimmers is almost magical, and it holds so many memories. Would you like to know the story behind it? I would. Of course, tell me. Well, this dress is the one I wore the first time the Beast and I danced together. It was such a wonderful evening. Do you have an object that brings back an important memory to you, Wandery? Um, I'm gonna say the first sandwich I ate in the valley. Goodness, it must have been a very good sandwich. It's strange, isn't it? The little memories are often the most special. I think that's what I feel when I see this dress. Not just the dance, but everything that led to it, and Beast just came into my frame. So I wonder, is it possible to feel that magic again? I'm gonna say maybe the magic is still here. What a lovely thought, Wandery. I think I'll go for a walk through the village in this dress. Maybe I'll see the Beast along the way. I wonder if he remembers that night the same way I do. Maybe I should go see how the Beast feels about that gown. Okay, so as I said, I just unlocked the brand new Dream Muddle. She's going over here to the Beast, so I wonder if they like interact with each other. Let's check it out. Wandery, I saw Belle in her gown, the golden one. She looked so happy talking about that night we danced. Do you think it's possible to feel that way again here in the valley? Totally. She looked so happy talking about the dance. Yes, I want to see her smile like that again. Maybe it's time to make some new memories here. New memories inspired by the old. I like that. There are moments that brought us closer. If we could remind her of them, perhaps we could recapture the magic of that night. The first was when we read together. She read aloud. I pretended I wasn't nervous. I'm going to say, was it a long book? Very long. She loves stories she can get lost in. What was it about? An adventure story, I think. I was a little distracted by Belle's beautiful voice. Anything funny in it? I can't recall. I was too focused on the way she read. Do you know where we might find a book like that? I'm sure we could check the Dreamlight library. Merlin has tons of books. Could you find one for me? I'll do what I can to recall more memories. Okay, so there's his quest too. I'm not gonna keep going with this because, as I said, this was actually the Dream Bundle that just dropped today, October 1st. It's the Once Upon a Dance Dream Bundle. So you get her dress, which you can immediately equip her with, and then you get a bunch of quests that you can go through and do, which I just was starting to do. And then once you do the quest, you get earrings, you get a headpiece, you get this piano, then you get this column, you get a gazebo covered in roses, you get an outfit, you get this dress for yourself, you get Beast's like formal outfit. I don't think you can equip that to him yet though, because I tried and it said do the quest. And you get like a curly ribbon mane if that's your look. So I did just buy this awesome bundle. I think a lot of people are going to pick this one up. You know, who isn't a fan of Beauty and the Beast? So yeah, so I immediately put her dress on. I also just bought like the big Moonstone bundle that they release, and you get this outfit. So you get this like really kind of interesting looking Halloween Victorian hat and dress. And then I go up here, you also get this house with it. Oh, and if you look forward, this is the new castle skin they just released. I also picked this up. This is their Halloween Dream Castle skin. I can't recall, and I mean, I don't buy everything that releases in Disney Dreamlight Studios cash shop, but I can't recall if this is the first Dream Castle skin they've released. I mean, they did a great job. It looks amazing, especially for Halloween and fall, and I love it. But I'm not sure if this is like the first one they've ever done, and that's just something they're gonna do now. Like they'll probably have a Christmas one, but yeah, it looks really good. But so again, when you buy the big Moonstone bundle, you get the dress she's wearing, the hat, you get a mask, and you also get this house skin. It's like a gothic castle, and if you look up top, there's like bats. It looks really good. They did a really good job with this. So yeah, you get this gothic castle with it also. Yeah, So it's just my main house in the plaza. But anyways, oh, and I just bought this thing, which you interact with it. This is new this year, at least to me. I've never seen it before. It's like an organ and skulls come out of it. I like it. So what happens with the new expansion they just released? I don't know if it's still in here. I might have lost it. Okay, it was this quest. So you get you get a mail, and it just says my friends at the castle. I'm concerned about my friends and servants Cogsworth and Lumiere at the castle. I haven't heard from them since I arrived in the valley. Could you do me a kindness and visit the castle to ensure they are well? My thanks. And then you get this rose, and I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with the rose, but so this is basically part of their update that they just released. Again, October 1st, and it's to unlock Lumiere and Cogsworth. So basically, we're going to go back to the Beauty and the Beast realm. But again, this castle skin looks so good. I almost want to take a screenshot of myself right here. Okay, just took a screenshot. Really cool castle skin. If you have the moonstones, I recommend getting the castle skin. Okay, so where is the Beauty and the Beast realm? Is it right here? No? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so we're back in the Beauty and the Beast realm. There's Lumiere. The castle feels unwelcoming. Go find a servant to learn what's going on. Yeah, what is going on? The castle looks terrible. There's like fog everywhere. Let's go find somebody. I can't see anything. It's so dark in here. It's like they've decorated it for Halloween. Decorated it for Halloween. I don't know. Who's there? This dim light is playing tricks on me. I'm going to say, is that you, Lumiere? Yes, you guessed correctly. It's no use making introductions in such shadowy circumstances. Could you lend me a hand to improve the surroundings? What do you need? A special fuel would help light this stone-cold hearth, but my frozen body can hardly move. Please mix up some fireplace fuel and bring it back to me. Okay, so search the hidden passage for the fireplace fuel ingredients. I think the hidden passage is over here. Oh. Oh, this must be where I make it or something? I'm doing this blind, so open storage. There's stuff in here. I got wood. We got a castle paper. Cook the fire. So you must just cook it. Okay. Fireplace fuel. What the? 1, 2, 3. Start cooking. Okay, we got the fireplace fuel. We accomplished something. Let me bring this back to Lumiere. Do you want to give him these items? Yes. He looks really good. Looks just like the movie. Thank you, whatever that is. Now we have some proper illumination and warmth. Ah, that is a vast improvement. I can see you better. Sacre bleu. Who are you? What are you doing here? I've never seen you before in my life. You have, but you just don't remember. It's true, my memory is not what it once was, but still. I'm Wandery, a friend of Bel. Ah, that would explain your thoughtfulness. Are you also acquainted with His Highness? I'm gonna say, do you mean the Beast? I would never call him that, but yes, that is who I mean. He sent me to check in on you. He sounded very worried. I thought alors? That is horrible. I have wanted to write, but I did not dare search for ink and paper in the dark corridors. When did all of this start? Let me see. Ah, yes. It began shortly after His Highness and Mademoiselle Belle left. Perhaps it is for the best. I wouldn't have wanted the young lady to see the castle in this state. What's been going on in the castle? Just what you can see, or more precisely, cannot see. The castle is wrapped in a persistent gloom and frosty chill. And there are strange happenings too, objects disappearing or reappearing in odd places, sometimes even floating through the air. We servants can do little but cower in the dark. Mrs. Potts is caring for the children in a safe place. Meanwhile, Cogsworth and I patrol the castle as best we can. Do you have an idea why this is happening? None at all. There is no natural reason for this. Sudden darkness and cold. Of course, any castle may at times be naturally dark and drafty, but this sudden change is most unnatural. A soupçon of the supernatural, perchance. Wandery, there is one more thing. A most mysterious phenomenon. A painting that has been flying about the castle. Could you possibly catch it? I'll say I'll do my best. Your best is all I can ask for. I'll go catch the flying painting then. Maybe we can learn what's going on here. Bonne chance, mon ami. I'm saying that wrong, but... Come on, R2-D2. We need to find... Oh, here it is. Okay, I already caught it. That was quick. You may always depend on me to shed a little light on the situation. We cannot leave that painting fluttering about. I thought I did. Oh, I have to hang it back on the wall. Okay, check the walls near the piano by the grand staircase. I forgot where that is, but maybe it's out here. Castle looks really good though. I like all the candles. It's very like Halloween. Spooky. It's like a mystery for Scooby-Doo to solve. Oh, is there like a hidden chest right here? I got an item. Here's the rose. If you've never done the Beauty and the Beast realm, there's the rose. Looks really good. Okay, so the grand staircase. Oh, right here. So I'm supposed to put it on the wall. So let's put the painting on the wall. The painting is on the wall. What's this right here? I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think that's always there. Pick up the objects. Okay. Now what? Go tell Lumiere about what you found. Alright. So let's go back to Lumiere and tell him what we found. This appeared when I put the painting back in place. There's a locked box and what looks like a page from a book. Let us see. It says, hospitality is what makes a house a home. Excuse me. Neglect it at your peril. First, a painting flying about like a bird, and now we are receiving unsolicited and unnecessary advice. What could be happening? I'm going to say I know the castle is haunted. Gasp, of course. La Dame Blanche. Who or what is La Dame Blanche? Blanche. You do not know La Dame Blanche is legend in this part of France. I first heard the story when I was very young. She was once a dedicated housekeeper tending a castle much like this one, so dedicated in fact that long after her passing she continued to haunt its halls. I never thought this castle could be haunted, but these recent events mean it is more than possible. We are haunted by our very own La Dame Blanche. But what do you think, Wandery? Do you believe in ghosts? I should choose carefully. This may affect the rest of my time in the castle. I'm going to say yes. I do believe in ghosts. As I do, my friend, perhaps we shall discover the truth of this phenomenon together. Right now, I'm more concerned about what's inside this box. It seems to be fastened with a triple lock. One would hope that means there are 3 keys to find. It's going to be hard searching in here with all this chaos. We should really tidy up. I agree. Come with me to the garden. I've seen some clutter there that could do someone a terrible injury. Okay, so we got to visit the garden. Let's go do that. Okay, so we're in the garden. So here's the garden in this realm. It is worse than I thought. These statues don't belong here. They give the garden a dark and foreboding feeling. I'm going to say something in this castle might want us to remove them. True. I know I'm not overly fond of them. Clink, clink, clash. Gas, did you hear that? I think it came from the middle of the garden. Deeper into the garden, then, if you could remove these statues, we shall proceed. Destroy statues and other obstacles to reach the garden's center. How do I do that? How do I destroy the statues? Oh, with like my pickaxe? Oh, okay. It looks like they're dropping rocks and wood. Oh, there's Cogsworth. So he's over here, basically. I'm gonna get rid of these night thorns. Look at all of these night thorns. Okay, so I'm gonna collect those. Just continue. I just want to get rid of these like rocks and night thorns. Cause I'm guessing I have to like, there's like a bag right there that I probably need for something. Okay. Okay. Let's pick all these rocks up. All right. Here's Cogsworth. Thank goodness I was stuck in there for ages. Thank you for liberating me. Wait, who are you? What are you doing in this castle? I'm Wandery. I'm friends with Belle and ... and His Highness. Oh dear, this isn't good. Ahem, I assure you, none of this is my fault. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Oh, what a relief. I'm sure Lumiere will be pleased to hear that. Wait, where is this confounded candelabrum? If he's not careful, he'll end up trapped somewhere too. Follow me. Alright, so let's follow Cogsworth over to Lumiere. Cogsworth, old friend, what happened to you? Thank goodness you are safe, mon ami. I was trying to patrol the garden when everything went dark. Kind Wandery rescued me, and I suppose you were just standing here twirling your wicks. Well, while you were just sitting there admiring the garden, I was attempting to rid the castle of a spectral visitor, La Dame Blanche. That old ghost? Don't tell me you believe in that nonsense. Of course I do. There is more in the world than you can explain, Cogsworth, and I would never offend a ghost. But there is no ghost to offend, and why are you finding pages of a book on home care? As if she's trying to pass on a message. We have an enormous library. It doesn't surprise me that there are stray papers and books about. What do you think of all of this, Wandery? I'm going to say it's an ancient castle. It must be haunted. See, better to be safe than sorry. Whatever the reason, this castle is in shambles, and it is our responsibility to put it right. Agreed, agreed. But watch out for the, don't say it, ghost. What does he have to say? There you are, Wandery, ready to whip the castle back into working order? Absolutely. Splendid. That's the industrious spirit I like to see. I believe our first step should be the garden. It's in absolute shambles. It's looking pretty rough. That's putting it mildly. I barely know where to begin. Replanting the roses would be a good start. Where could I find some seeds? I'm afraid this is the first thorn in our side, if you pardon the wordplay. His Highness kept those valuable seeds safe, but I do not know where. Don't you know everything about the castle? I know all that is possible to know, but I cannot know where His Highness has left objects precious to him. That is his business, and I would never stick my nose in it. Then they're probably near his private rooms. I'll go look for the rose seeds. Marvelous. We are not supposed to enter His Highness' quarters when he's not present, but surely he'll forgive a dear acquaintance such as you. Once you've found the seeds, I would suggest clearing the garden as best you can before planting them. I would help, but gardening requires a bit more stature than I possess. I'll do my best, and I'll keep an eye out for keys to the mysterious lockbox we found as well. Yes, please, when we open it, perhaps we can finally put the rest these ridiculous ghost rumors. I'm pretty sure La Dame Blanche is more than just a rumor. Oh, poppycock. Okay, so I have to find the rose seeds, but as I said, that's why you basically had to clear this garden out, because you're gonna have to plant stuff. Or I'm gonna have to plant stuff, but that's why it wanted me to clear the garden. And there's night thorns everywhere. Can I clear this? No? Oh, yes, okay. Let's get rid of all of these statues. Picked everything up, right? Okay. So, I think his rooms were back here. I mean, this is his library. And if you go up here, so this is his room. Pick up the rose seeds. Well, where are they? Where are the rose seeds? Oh, okay. Found the rose seeds. They're in a box. So we gotta return to the garden. We just passed Madame Teapot, whatever her name was in the movie. Was it Madame Teapot? Is that wrong? I guess you don't unlock her yet. Maybe in the future. Okay, so where is Cogsworth? Is he over here? Yes. Oh, just plant the road seeds in the right spots. Okay, so we're gonna plant one there. And we'll plant one there. We'll plant one here. And then we'll plant one here. Let's talk to Cogsworth. Something's wrong. The leaves are there, but there are no roses blooming. How can that be? Those seeds are the highest quality, and your efforts to clear the garden were most effective. And the garden is already pretty damp. It must be something else. Maybe the soil? Of course, the soil must be exhausted. Fortunately, I know a treasured formula for rose fertilizer. Our roses won several of the top gardening competitions, I'll have you know. Are you really willing to share your treasured formula? If it will help restore the castle's garden, of course. Every proper French castle needs a magnificent garden. I had no idea. There is much to learn about the finer elements of keeping a castle. I'll help you by making this rose fertilizer then. Wonderful. Just gather the ingredients, mix them together, and add them to your watering can. Okay. Craft the rose fertilizer. Craft the rose fertilizer. Do I do it over here? Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Let's go back. Use the rose fertilizer. Add it to your watering can. How? Use. So did that work? Oh, okay. Ooh, they look really good. Look at the bushes. Nice. Oh, and it dropped a bunch of roses. Look at how nice they look. It's like Alice in Wonderland roses. Okay, let's talk to Cogsworth. Your fertilizer recipe worked. Beyond even my grandest expectations, those roses are magnificent, if I may be so bold. I kind of want to take another screenshot. Okay, so I just took another screenshot because I liked the way the roses look in this image. Though it isn't a little odd that they're rainbow colored, that is a tad unusual. I wonder what could have caused this phenomenon. La Dame Blanche didn't want to presume which color would be our favorite. Okay. That would be a most hospitable and polite ideal, but she is fictional. In any case, these roses are far too lovely to let wilt. Let us display them in vases at once. Place the rainbow roses in the empty vases in the hall. Okay. So let's go do that. I think the hall is to the right, isn't it? Or is it... what is that noise? Well, it's not in here. Must be down here. Oh, okay. These vases. Let's do that. Let's do this over here. Okay, and let's put in this vase. All right, looks nice. That looks nice, right? R2D2. Okay. Pick up the items that have appeared. Oh, here's a key. Here's a domestic manual, page 2. A fine job, Wandery. Wait, is that a key? Yes, and there's a new page too. It says hard work brings rewards as bountiful as seeds sown in spring. Wise words. This instructive tome on home management is most useful. Unlike, say, a certain layabout candelabrum I could mention. Layabout, I have been trying to solve our mystery. Look at these white petals. She's left us another clue. We just arranged flowers. You lack a diesel lantern. Of course there are flower petals about. But the roses aren't white, you overgrown pocket watch. Wandery, after seeing this evidence, what do you conclude? Is there a ghost in the castle or not? Many odd things have happened so far. This choice may alter what is yet to come in the castle. I'm going to say it's definitely a ghost. Things are just too strange to explain otherwise. Just as I said, ugh, why are we standing around talking while there's so much more work to do? Like the pages said, there's more hard work left to sow here before we can reap the rewards. We also have a second key, which means the third must be somewhere. True, we shall have to keep our eyes open for that. No napping for you then. Where's he going? Let's talk to him. Welcome back, Mon Ami. This castle is looking better already. I'm saying that word wrong, but I'm grateful for your assistance with these strange circumstances. I'm glad I can help. I wouldn't want to disappoint Belle and the Beast. You are most kind, also courageous, to lend a hand in a haunted castle. I really don't know if it's haunted or not. Let me prove it to you. We have found pages from a book on home care, which implies that the rest of the book must be around somewhere. That would make sense, but what can we do about it? I know this castle like the back of my hand, well, the back of my flame. I shall illuminate every bookshelf in search for this book. In the meantime, perhaps you can continue restoring the castle by replacing some of the decor. Sure, I can do that. Wonderful, your aid is most appreciated. What's the plan then? Please tidy up any decor items that are out of place while I search. Soon enough, I will find La Dame Blanche's book. Okay, so I have to return the standing candelabra to put. So I think I just have to like look for where different things go. So that goes there. Is there anything else over here that needs to be... I don't see anything else. Maybe just keep walking around. Globe to the library. Lion statue. Oh, I bet the lion statue goes right here. Yep. And then probably over here in the library, we have to put the globe back. Alright, so let's put the globe. And that was it. That looked like another key and another domestic manual. Why did I not pick up the key? Okay. There. Let's go back through here. Show Lumiere what you found. He should be waiting back near the grand staircase. Okay. So this is the grand staircase right here. I finished redecorating and found another key. There's another page too. How fascinating. What does the page say? It says, if at first you haven't succeeded, then my advice you should have heeded. Sacre bleu, La Dame Blanche is mocking us. The book eludes us, but yet she sends us a page at a time. No luck finding the book at home care then, or on home care then. No, I've searched everywhere and not a trace. Did you check behind the curtains? I've looked in every spot of the castle that I can. Wait, are there parts of the castle you can't search? Well, there is the west wing. His Highness's private rooms are there. I cannot possibly enter while he is away. I'm going to say leave it to me. Thank you for your discretion, my friend. Let us hope the book is indeed in the west wing. All right, so I have to search the west wing. I'm assuming that's just where I just was, right here. Yeah, it is. Okay. And there's the book. That was pretty easy. Let's go back down to Lumiere. I have the book, but it's in pretty bad shape. Oh no, this will not do. I dare not open the book in its precarious condition. Can we never turn the page on this mystery? Literally and figuratively, I mean. Maybe I could repair the book. It is so old and delicate. Do you have the materials to do that? Maybe we should find an expert. But who understands this kind of work? Belle. She loves books, and I'm sure she's fixed some of them. But of course, why did I not think of that? Gas. Wait, if you visit Mademoiselle Belle, you will see His Highness, and he might be very upset to learn what has been happening here. Don't worry, I know how to talk to the beast. Maybe so. Still, it might be wisest not to mention La Dame Blanche. But please do go see if Mademoiselle Belle can help repair the book, and give her and His Highness our best regards. Okay, so basically I have to go back to Dreamlight Valley, and I have to talk to Belle. So let's do that. I wasn't particularly sure how long this takes to get Cogsworth and Lumiere to the valley, but where's Belle? Oh, she's at her house. Okay, so we gotta go down here. Here's the beast. Okay, so this is where I put the beast castle in my valley. And, okay, he's in here, and so is she. They're together. It's good to see you, Wandery. I heard you were visiting the castle. You've been gone a long time. Cogsworth and Lumiere send their regards. They've been a little busy. Busy with what? I'm gonna do... They're investigating a mystery. Oh, what kind of mystery? That sounds exciting. More like a waste of time. They should be keeping the castle in good order, not playing make-believe. You're right. I'll let them know that next time I see them. Please don't be so hard on them. Lumiere and Cogsworth must be so bored now that you're away. Yes, and they found a book of advice on how to take care of the castle. I see. Oh, but it's badly damaged. I was hoping you knew how to fix it. All it takes is some patience and a little glue. Here, Mr. McDuck sold this to me. It's very handy for fixing books. She gave me glue. She gave me super glue. Thanks, Belle. Please repair that book and tell Cogsworth and Lumiere to study it well. I expect the castle to be in perfect shape. I was wondering, perhaps they could join us here in the valley. Your castle will be fine, and they so deserve a break. Well, maybe they should really finish whatever they're doing first, though. I'll fix the book to help them do that. See you soon. Au revoir. I wish I spoke French, but I don't. It's good to see you again. Okay. Her dress looks so good. I can't wait to do those quests, too, for the dream bundle. Alright, so I have to go to crafting station. So let's go to my house real quick and repair this book. The castle looks so good. Okay, so we're going to repair this with the super glue that Belle gave me. So we repaired it. And now I have to go back to the Beauty and the Beast realm so I can give it to Lumiere. Okay, so here's Lumiere. I've repaired the book on home care. It looks like the last chapter is a guest book, too. As I suspected, La Dame Blanche thought of everything related to hospitality. While you were gone, I prepared this stand. La Dame Blanche will be pleased to see that we've taken care of her book. Great idea, Lumiere. You're always prepared. I'm glad you've noticed, Wandery. Please place the book on the stand so it can be properly displayed. Alright, so let's place it on the stand. We got the third key. Let's talk to him again. What did you find? A final key for the triple locked box. Bravo. Well, what are you waiting for? Don't just stand there. Open it. What is this? Oh, it's a mask. It's another mask. I don't know if I want to put the mask on right now, but it's cute. And then I have an invitation. Well then, what was inside the box? An invitation to a masquerade ball and a mask. Gifts from La Dame Blanche. Will you hush about that silly ghost story? We opened this box by restoring the book. Clearly, she has created this mystery for someone to find it. Nonsense. This could be a prank from some previous inhabitant of the castle or an unseen visitor. Exactly, a ghost. You know, I didn't mean, wait, Wandery, is something wrong? This invitation reminds me of something, but I can't quite remember. It feels magical, but also sad. I have a weird feeling about it. Cogsworth, what are we doing? We're sorry, Wandery. We never meant to upset you. Yes, my apologies. We've been sorely neglecting you. An invitation, a mask. Clearly we must throw a masquerade, and Wandery will be our guest of honor. You're absolutely right. Never mind who put these trinkets here. We must host a masquerade for Wandery. Okay. Now then, Wandery, are you ready for your most magnificent masquerade party? This is exciting. I'm glad you're pleased. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's much to do. Please find somewhere to sit while we prepare. Wait, you don't need my help. Of course not. This is our job. As your host, Lumiere and I, along with the castle staff, will prepare everything while you wait. This feels weird. I don't mind helping a little. That is kind of you, but this is His Highness's castle, and you are our guest. Yes, but I'm a friend of the beast. I mean, His Highness and Belle, too. It feels wrong not to help out. Fine, you can help a little. What should I do? If you insist, would you kindly fetch the fine cutlery? It danced off a while ago in the direction of the garden cellar. Then set the table, and after that, perhaps you should check with Lumiere. After all, Our maitre d' should have some dining ideas. All right, so go to the cellar in the garden to find the fine cutlery. I wonder if I should put on my mask though, since we're doing. Well, first, let me open this because I picked this up earlier. Oh, it's a wooden book stand. Okay. So let me just like see if I have a mask. So I have this one. Then I also have this one. This one takes my hat off, which I don't really like. So I think I'm just going with this one. Okay, so let's go back to the garden to find the fine cutlery. Oh, the garden's down there from here. This is like the balcony. So I guess I'm supposed to look around till I find it. These roses look so good. Okay, so don't see anything. Oh, this I'm supposed to go to a cellar. I don't think it's here. That's not it. So let's keep looking. The cellar is over here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so here's the fine cutlery. Where did he go? Retrieve the fine cutlery from the garden cellar. He just like left, so I'm supposed to. Okay. So we go back over here. We go back over to the piano. And then where did he want me to put this? Oh. Right here on the table. Oh, it looks good. Okay. Hello, Lumiere. Do you need any help with preparing for the party? Of course not, Wandery. I have everything under control. Then let me put it another way. Would you like some company? Ah, yes. I would appreciate that, my friends. Someone new to talk to would be quite refreshing. I shall allow you to help me just a little. One of the dishes I am planning to serve for the party is a charcuterie board. What's a charcuterie board? It's an artistic arrangement of fine foods. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You may locate the ingredients around the castle, then assemble them and place them on the table. Alright, so I have to locate all of these ingredients? Where are they? Are they just in random places? That looks good though. Okay, so we have to find an oyster, creepy crawly crab, cheese, screamed butter, where am I supposed to find that? Guess I'll just look around. Maybe there's stuff over here. This looks like kind of like the storage. Oh yeah, there is. So we got the clam, the crab. That is some kind of page. What's that noise? So I have to find a cucumber. There's something. Oh, there's the cucumber. Cheese and butter. Well, let me pick up the butter. Okay, butter and cheese. Okay. And then what am I supposed to do? Cook a charcuterie board. So we'll go to this oven right here. And this is our charcuterie board. So I have to put in butter, a crab, cheese, a oyster, and a cucumber. And then we're going to cook it. And there's our charcuterie board. Okay. Now I have to go place it on the table near the piano. So let's go back out to the main Hall. So I can place this by the piano. Okay, there it is. Made a lot of food. Okay. Let's talk to Cogsworth. How are the party preparations coming, Cogsworth? Splendidly, the table is set, the food is ready, but I can't help but think something is missing. Missing? Do we need more food? No, no, that is well taken care of. Thank you, Wandery. I know we should decorate. Of course, we must create a festive atmosphere. Let's see. Oh, some rose garlands would frame the dining room nicely. I'm sure I could make that. If you don't mind, that would be quite helpful. Just place them in the hall when you're done. Okay, so I have to... It looks like I have all the materials except Castle Detrius. So let's go to the garden and see if we can find that. Alright, so where would this be? Don't really know where to go for this. There's like pages everywhere, but they have nothing to do with the quest that I'm doing. Oh, this might be it. If I can pick it up. Oh. Thought that was it, because it looked like that was something. Oh, I found the thing I was missing. Okay. Craft the rose garlands at the crafting station. Here's the rose garland for the decor. I got more points and get crafty. Alright. So, place the rose garlands in the hall near the windows. So let's go back over and do that in the main hall. Where are those places? Near the windows. There are no windows. Oh. Okay, I see. Oh, let's see what he has to say. Oops, I just pat R2-D2. Why isn't he letting me talk? Okay. Bravo, Wandery, that is a marvelous addition to the castle's decor. Thanks, Cogsworth. What's left to do? Only the most important task of all, celebrating. It's time for you to enjoy the masquerade ball. Put on your mask and come enjoy yourself. Let's go, party time. Well, if anyone knows the proper time for a party, it would be me, haha. Great, if you don't mind, I'll take a picture to remember the moment. Take a picture? We'd have to ask His Highness, but he might have an unwanted painting that you could keep. No, I mean, I have a device in my pocket that draws instant portraits. It's a new invention. Remarkable. I look forward to your demonstration. Okay, put on the masquerade mask you found. I wonder if I have to put on the other one that they actually gave me for this. Yeah, they do. Okay, I have to put that on. Take a picture with Cogsworth in front of the... Oh. Creepy picture, but it'll work. Let's save this to my gallery. Save to my gallery. He's so cute. Little clock man. Okay, R2-D2 is trying to be in the picture. Listen to Cogsworth and Lumiere reminiscing. We have done it once again, Cogsworth. No one can hold a candle to the events we host. Indeed, old friend. It's been such a long time since the castle has felt so welcoming. Everything is so much brighter. It's almost as if Don't say it. La Dame Blanchet is pleased with us. You just had to, didn't you? Okay. So, thanks to your assistance, our masquerade was a grand success, and the castle has been restored into tip-top shape. Thanks, you two. That was a great party, but... Oh dear, you look upset. Is something on your mind? It's just that old invitation. It makes me feel sad and weird, like I missed out on something. Something I can't quite remember. It's not your fault at all, though. I'm gonna say the party was fun and I really appreciated it. Wonderful. Marvelous. So now that the castle's restored, do you know what you want to do next? We should probably see if Mademoiselle Belle and His Highness are in need of our services. Where are they staying, Wandery? Dreamlight Valley. I think you'd both love it. It's a village full of people who are friends with Belle and Beast too. Then they must be fine people. Cogsworth, we must go to this valley. Even the name inspires me. It sounds like a place for adventure. But Mrs. Potts and the others will worry. Oh, Mrs. Potts, that's what her name is. I must let them know you're going. That we are going. I shall. Consider it. At present, my duties require my presence here. The cobwebs alone are a frightful mess. But you go on, see what this village is about, and bring our tidings and assurance to His Highness. That I will. Au revoir, mon capitaine. Lead the way, Wandery. Okay, so we're going to return with Lumiere. Apparently Cogsworth is not coming right away. And we're back. He didn't come with me. Oh, here we go. Welcome, Lumiere. And here he is. He's coming to the valley. There's Lumiere. Lumiere. There's Lumiere. Can I like do... No, let's put my hand down. Capture. Kind of a weird picture. He looks good though. Okay, I think I'm good. I gotta take this mask off though, because I don't really like it. Okay, Aladdin is here to greet us. Gasp! I remember this place. It's amazing, mon ami. Ami. And you, Wandery, my deepest apologies for not remembering your face. Don't worry about it. The forgetting must have affected you and Cogsworth. It's all coming back to me. Before we left for the castle, you gave us something for safekeeping. A card of some sort? The invitation from La Dame Blanchet for the masquerade. Quick, show it to me. Yes, that's the invitation you gave us, but it has changed form. Fascinating. Wait, I can remember it now. I gave you this invitation because it couldn't bear to look I couldn't bear to look at it. It just made me so upset to think about it, but it's clearly full of dreamlight magic and feelings. That's it. The magical invitation must have attracted La Dame Blanchet to the castle. Sorry, Lumiere. I think this invitation was La Dame Blanchet. I'm gonna say I think this invitation caused all that scary stuff. I cannot claim that I understand all of this, but if the haunting is done and we are reunited, all is well. Non? I'm glad you came back to Dreamlight Valley, as am I. Okay. Now let us go visit His Highness and Mademoiselle Belle. Okay, he wants to see... Aladdin is like desperate to talk. Let's go see if they're in their beast castle down here. I'm not sure. I think they are. There's Stitch. Yeah, they are. Okay. She's gonna come over. Your Highness, Mademoiselle Belle, it is magnificent to see you both again. Oh, Lumiere, we're so glad you could come and join us. Yes, welcome. It is good to have you here, but where's Cogsworth? Alas, he insisted on staying at the castle. He said he could not abandon his work. Oh, but he's missing out on so much. Can't you do something? I can't fault him for his dedication to his duties. That would set a poor example. What if you write him orders telling him to come here? If you tell him to leave the castle, he will. That's true, dot dot dot. Fine, I shall write to him and direct him to come to the valley immediately. Wandery, will you bring him the letter? Of course I will. Okay. So we have to go get Cogsworth. You have my thanks. Yes, thank you, Wandery, and thank you, Beast. Oh, Lumiere, I can't wait to catch up. Yes, please tell me everything happening in the valley, Mademoiselle. Alright, so we have to go get Cogsworth, because apparently you have to, like, get him separately. So let's go get him. Ah, I'm lost. That house looks good too. Look at the bats. Nice. Okay, so let's go get Cogsworth. Here he is hanging out at the masquerade, which apparently is still ongoing. There you are, Wandery. How is Lumiere doing in this valley of yours? He's having a great time. Oh, how nice. Barely out of the castle, and he's already lollygagging. I can't imagine what it's like to be that irresponsible. You know, if you want to spend some time relaxing and taking it easy, you could just join him in the valley. Are you sure His Highness won't mind? Actually, I've got orders right here telling you to go there at once. Oh, my gears, why didn't you say so? I've already let Mrs. Potts and the others know I might be going. We must depart post haste. Alright, so, and then I'm going to return to here to welcome Cogsworth. Yay, here's Cogsworth. Look at his face. They made him really cute. Okay, save to gallery. Apparently I can only save 6 images to the gallery. I don't know. I don't really like this picture, so I'll just replace it. Okay. So we're done with that. Let's talk to him. This place, I remember it like it was yesterday. How could it have slipped my mind? It was the forgetting, and don't worry, it affected me too. Well, even if there was a reason, Wandery, I am truly sorry, though I'm glad we were able to celebrate together at the castle despite it all. Oh, you seem upset. Was the masquerade not to your liking? Our party was great, but the invitation, dot dot dot, it's weird. Sad dreamlight magic is what caused the chaos at the castle. Yes, I remember what gave it. I remember you gave it to us for safekeeping. You seemed melancholy at the time. I don't dare pry, of course. I think this invitation was for. A party I couldn't attend, I would think I was sick or something. I'm so sorry you have regrets, my friend, but you did receive the invitation and you did attend a party, did you not? I guess, but it wasn't the same as the one I missed. It couldn't be. Times and people change as a clock, I know that more than anyone. But the masquerade was just for you, to show how you are admired. And isn't that something to cherish? Yes, it is. I think I appreciate what you did. Well, it was the least we could do to show our thanks. Come now, we must go and see Lumiere, His Highness, and Mademoiselle Belle. Don't dawdle. Alright, so let's go over and bring him to meet the Beast and Belle. Go into the Beast's house. So yeah, let's just make sure they know Cogsworth is now here. There are so many people here, I'm not used to this. Speak with Cogsworth to complete the... Well, it keeps letting me talk to Beast. Okay, here we go. Did that work? It's kind of erroring a little bit. Here we go. Cogsworth, you've arrived. And just in time, I presume. Your Highness, Mademoiselle Belle, it is good to see you again. Oh, Cogsworth, I've missed you so much. It feels like I haven't seen you in ages. Cogsworth, Lumiere has told me nothing of what happened when Wandery visited. Wandery, will you tell us what happened back at the castle? The castle was dark and strange things were happening. Paintings flew around, the garden was in shambles, and pages of household advice were appearing out of nowhere. Lumiere thought there was a ghost called La Dame Blanche, but Cogsworth and I knew it was something else. It was Dreamlight magic from an old party invitation. I'd give to Cogsworth and Lumiere for safekeeping. Okay, so I'm not quite sure why, but this invitation caused weird things to happen that looked like a haunting. I'm sorry for all the trouble, really. That sounds alarming, yet quite fascinating. I'd love to hear more about it later. I'm sure it was an accident, Wandery. I'm just glad no one was harmed. Lumiere, Cogsworth, we're so glad you're here, and thank you, Wandery. You've brought us all back together. I'm going to say I'm glad to have Cogsworth and Lumiere in the valley. Cogsworth and Lumiere, Belle and I have discussed this matter. You must stay here in our home. Thank you, Your Highness. We shall do our best to serve you here. Of course. Would you like a cup of tea? Shall I do some dusting? No, you don't understand. I don't need servants here. Somehow the valley is different. And Wandery has shown me many wonderful things. I wouldn't want you to miss out on them. Do you really mean it, Wandery? Is it true? I'm going to say the valley is my responsibility, and I want everyone here to be able to choose their own path. What a noble sentiment. Thank you so much, Your Highness, and you too, Wandery, but, well, what do we do now? You heard him, whatever you like. Let's have an adventure then, shall we? Starting with investigating those white petals over there. White petals? Oh no, don't you dare start that ghost nonsense again. You know, Dreamlight Valley might have completely different ghosts for you to find. Don't encourage him. Okay, so basically I think that was the whole quest. And the quest I have now is just a continuation of... Oh, actually I just got a new quest. What is this new quest? Talk to Merlin about this strange magical object I found. Well, we can go see what this leads to, but I'm not sure if this is part of the quest line or if I think I finished most of the quest line. I mean, I got Lumiere and Cogsworth to the valley, but let's just go see what this is. Because really the next set of quests I want to work on are the ones I got from buying the new bundle for Belle and the Beast. Where is Merlin? Oh, where is Merlin? Oh, he's over here. Let's go over here. I just saw him. Did he go down to the beach? I just saw him. He's over there. Wait, where is he? He's on his way to like the plaza. Where's Merlin? Where are you, Merlin? Okay, he's over here. I'm stuck on this thing. Hey Merlin, I found a strange object in the valley and it made things go wrong. It was an old invitation to a kid's party filled with magic. When I picked it up, it felt exactly like a birthday party I wasn't invited to. I see. What a peculiar response. And you have no memory of this object? I don't think so. How curious. I believe what you found is a magical memento. They've created they're created when someone takes an experience, perhaps a complicated or even unpleasant one, and seals it away where it can no longer reach them. And I believe in this instance that someone was you. I made this memento thing. Why don't I remember doing this? We can assume that you did it before the forgetting and thus long ago. You used your magic to get rid of yourself of something difficult, something you wanted to push away. The experience contained within the memento is starting to push back and escape the object, hence the odd magical chaos. Feelings, after all, do not like to be denied or pushed away. They always return, often stronger, until they are dealt with. These feelings must be embraced and understood. Okay, what's next? Well, I would imagine the object you mentioned is not the only one of its kind hidden in the valley. We should keep our eyes and ears open for more mementos and for the problems they will most certainly cause. Only you can face the feeling stored inside and set things right again. Face the emotions that pre-forgetting me magically sealed away. That sounds pretty daunting. Take heart, Wandery. Whatever is ahead, know that you are dearly loved. I believe I can speak for the entire village when I say we are here to help you weather these storms, whatever form they may take. Now then, be sure to store the mementos you find somewhere safe. I'm certain they will lead back to something or someone who was quite important to you at the time you created them. Okay.